Hello everybody, Andrea Majewska here with Lashes and Kisses. So I haven't done a video like this in a while, but I've been getting a lot of new team members the past couple months, so I did want to talk about this once again. And that is what a new seller needs to know and what I kind of wish I had known when I first started. I did watch a lot of trainings, but you can only retain so much. So I wanted to kind of talk about the key points here. And they might sound very easy and very basic to you, but you'd be surprised how, it's quite easy to forget. Okay, so for a new seller, so whether you just signed up yesterday, you are still thinking about signing up, you signed up a month ago, but it's still kind of a good thing, a good couple things to know. Okay, so number one, and this may sound silly, but I wish somebody had told me this, is don't forget to charge tax to your customers. When I first started selling LipSense, I would just simply, I looked in the catalog and on the website, and I wrote down all of the different prices, and that's the price that I would charge my customers. But I didn't take into account tax and shipping because we get charged shipping. I don't get charged actually shipping anymore because I always make sure to buy 750 PV worth. So that is free shipping, which is awesome, but we always get charged tax, and tax adds up. Even when you tell, like I remember a couple months ago when we had every time a new seller would sign up, they get $50 in free products. Well, a lot of the sellers would be asking me, well, we get $50 worth of product, but I put that in my cart, but it's not adding up. Well, that's because they add tax afterwards. So always let them know that even when you sign up, they do add tax and they add shipping. So depending on, the more you buy, then shipping is added on, and I used to tell customers too, which I still do, but I would say, pretty much if you buy $600 worth of product, you're only paying $300. So that's, half off, because they had a deal where if you spent 300 PV, I believe it was, which equaled out to, at the time, about $600, you are only actually spending $300. And they would be adding that to their cart. But then I forgot to mention tax and shipping is on top of that. And tax on $600 is a lot of money, right? It's still worth it because you do get all of that free product, but please make sure to mention tax and shipping. What I do now when a customer is asking me for a price is I do always include tax, because even if you say, here in Canada, a LipSense is $30. So if I tell them, well, the LipSense that you want is $30 plus tax, then they will still ask me, well, how much is it? How much is tax? Because they're not going to add it up, right? Some might, but not everybody. So they just want to know their final total. So I always keep a list of the prices, and I do add tax on after that too. And then that's the price that I will give every single customer. Even when I post, so I do post in my Facebook group often, I always say, the cost of a LipSense, let's just say, is $36, taxes included. So then that way they know that they don't have to go, okay, so it's $36 plus tax. Or is it $30 plus tax and it's $36 without the tax? So things can get confusing. And I do have new people added to my group all the time. So at least now they know that it's taxes included. So something to think about. But I do know a lot of people prefer to give the price without the tax because it is less expensive. So then customers see that and they go, oh, well, LipSense is only $30. That's pretty good. And then you just let them know the tax on after that. And it's usually assumed that tax will be added on after that. But for us, we see $30 plus tax. That still looks cheaper and less expensive than me saying, let's say $36 including tax. So it just kind of depends on your customers, I think, and it depends on what you prefer to do. So it's totally up to you, but just remember at the end to add up tax if you haven't already. Another thing that I like to mention is if you are going to be shipping out, it's a lot more cost effective to go on Amazon. When I first started, I bought the bubble mailer envelopes from Amazon. I believe the 4x6 sizes. I do have the link on the bottom of the video too. And the cheaper ones were the white ones. So I just bought a lot of those. I think I bought 100 and that was perfect. But I've established myself now. So I've been doing this for about a year and a half, a little bit more. And my, I guess, website is pretty much blue, gray, and white. So I checked on Amazon, and to pay a couple dollars more, that's it, I can get blue envelopes instead. So what I'm getting at here is just kind of look at what you want to do. You do not have to spend more money to get a different color. So if you're just looking to kind of test things out first, the white ones are the least expensive. And if you are going to be shipping them, there's envelopes that aren't padded, I guess the word is. So I do prefer to get the padded envelopes, but they're cheapest on Amazon. If you go to like Walmart, Staples, they come in a pack of maybe 5 or 10 for maybe $5 or $10. Yet if you go on Amazon, they tend to work out to 40 cents each, depending on, you know, the color you want. The more exciting colors are more expensive, so it's totally up to you. So just something to be aware of. Another thing, when you first get started, if you are shipping them out, I used to write all of the addresses on the envelopes, but to me it was more than worth it to buy those sticky labels for the addresses and then just print them out. The labels cost me for like a big pack maybe $5, maybe $6. That's it. Yes, I'm spending more money, but it looks more professional than me having to write them out all the time. And then I had to sit there and be like, okay, I can't touch the envelope because then the ink will smear, so I have to leave it here. So it was just easier for me and looked more professional to just get labels for like $4 and print them out. So I do suggest that as well. But again, it's not something that you have to do. If you're not shipping out a lot, then buying the labels might not make sense to you, and just writing them might make more sense. But just to me, it looked more professional. And same thing for the return address labels. I used to just write it out, but it takes time to write your name, your address, postal code, everything. So I just I buy my return address labels from Vista print. I bought them from Zazzle as well before too, which I do have the links there on the bottom, and that's just easier for me to get them printed because I do ship a lot. You just have them printed, stick it on, and that's it. And it just looks more professional, but I do ship a lot. So same thing with that. If you're not planning to ship a lot, then that might not be an expense that you need. So something to think about too. The organza bags, though, I'd say are for everybody, whether you ship or not, because even if you have customers picking up their package, it's so much nicer for you to give it to them in the organza bags opposed to like a Ziploc bag, or just simply handing them the products and saying, here you go, thank you so much. It just looks a lot nicer. So I do suggest that everybody buy those. And thank you cards. It's such a nice thing to thank new customers. Again, that's totally up to you, but that's something that I like to do even when I have a customer who buys a lot, like $100, $200 or more. I do always thank them again. Like I will write a thank you card, saying thank you so much for your continued support. Here's 10% off your next order because you have been such an amazing customer. So think about that too. I'm even thinking about incorporating, asking everybody. I'm thinking of incorporating, maybe asking everybody what their favorite color is, and then maybe picking like a new color of the month. And then everybody who said, like I could say, this month is August. So I could say August is, actually, I don't know the birthstones, but I was going to pick a color depending on the birthstones. Because yes, I could ask everybody when their birthday is, but I just thought it'd be more exciting to kind of incorporate a color and do something a little bit different. So sorry, I was just kind of thinking this as I'm doing the video, but maybe say for August, I'll just pick a color. Say pink is the color of August. If your favorite color is pink, or if you have told me before that your favorite color is pink, any pink LipSense, you get 10% off, and any red LipSense, which is similar to pink, you get 20% off. I don't know. Something like that. That doesn't really make sense. It makes more sense to do pink for the higher discount, right? Anyways, I just kind of thought that. But think of things like that that are unique to you. I do like to offer sales every weekend, but that's up to you guys as well. So something to think about. Think about too that if you offer a sale, then those customers will probably consistently wait for you to have a sale and won't buy things at the regular price. But I find I don't have that problem because I will only offer sales for like 24 hours only. So for example, some new products came out today. So I did offer a sale a little less than 10% off for today only on all of the new products. A lot of the other sellers won't be offering a sale because they're new products. So if people want them now, then they will buy them now at the regular price. But it's just something that I like to do for my customers. But just remember that if you do offer sales, it can go either way, that your customers may only be looking for a sale. And last but not least, follow up with your customers. Even if they bought one thing, follow up with them to make sure that they like the product. But I wouldn't follow up with them and say, hey, how do you like it? You know, because that's insinuating that somebody won't like it, if that makes sense. So what I typically say is, isn't the evening moisturizer the most amazing thing ever? It makes my skin so nice and soft. I noticed a huge difference after 3 days of using it. You know, have you started using it yet? You know, something like that. Or how did you like the new LipSense color? I think that color will go perfect with your skin tone. As soon as I saw you, I thought about that right away. You know, just kind of make it personal to them. Okay, so I hope this helps you guys. Good luck with everything. It's August 1st today, so it is a new month. Good luck. Rock it. You can do it. Summer is here, and have fun with it. Okay, any questions, please let me know. And if you want to order anything that I mentioned in on Amazon, I do have all of the links at the bottom, so make sure to check it out. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching.